Oh, man, what a day it has been. The United States sweating it out literally as we speak. 9 minutes in extra time. They're up 1-0. We've been all over the United States. This, of course, is the Early Edge, your daily sports betting brand of record. We are powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine, the best value in all sports betting, and it's not close, and it is over. The United States has done it. They win 1-0. They will move on out of the group stage into the round of 16. Let's bring in the stars of the show. Let's talk about it for a little bit. Before we give you our picks, we got the speculator. We got AB. Specty, your crew has been all over the World Cup. Your thoughts on what we just saw?
I mean, the U.S. played a great game. They played really aggressive, which was really good. They pressed forward a lot. I mean, that's just the exact type of game you wanted to play. I will say in the preview show, we said it'd go England, United States, Iran, and then Iran, let me get that right, and then Wales. So we got a perfect order in that group right there, but I love the way they played. Great, just great, grit play right there. They really toughed it out.
AB, what do you think this does for American soccer to get out of the group stage?
Man, it's huge, right? I mean, you get to advance to that next step. And I mean, look, the biggest thing is that the support is there. Like everybody in America, across the world, like soccer fans, non-soccer fans, like they're ready for a winner. The support is there. Give them something to cheer for, and dude, it's just gonna go through the roof, So it's awesome.
I will say it's gonna be a tough bracket. I mean, we will have to play Netherlands first, and then assuming if Argentina tops the group and they would win their round of 16, we'd end up having to play Argentina, and on the bottom half is both most likely Brazil and Spain. So it would be a real tough match to go all the way through. But
you're saying with your favorites.
Yeah, anybody else? Do we have to play Saturn?
By the way, to Specty's point, Netherlands won earlier today 2-0 to cash the first ever Mama Squared parlay. I can't even say it right, but we hit that first one ever. And England looked every bit the part. They win 3-0 over Wales just moments ago as well. All right, we can talk about the World Cup all day, but we got picks to get to for tonight. And also, Specty, because you're going to start for us, we've got picks for tomorrow, and the defending champs are in action. Let's start right there.
Yeah, let's start with the early picks for tomorrow's World Cup. We're going France versus Tunisia, and we're going France minus 1.25 at minus 105 odds. Remember that 0.25 means that you're splitting your money between -1 and -1.5. France only need a draw in order to take that top spot on the group. However, Tunisia needs to win this game in order to have any chance whatsoever in order to qualify to the round of 16. They're going to be pressing a lot, attacking in the attacking third, and it's going to expose them to counterattacks. Look for France to go up 2-0 early and then just kind of coast to the end and really fulfill this bet. The second one we're doing is we're going Australia versus Denmark. Denmark -1 at -120. Our model's predicting a 2 to 0.9 game, only a 1.1 spread. So you only get a 0.1 goal edge here. However, Denmark has not played up to the standard that they normally are. This is a team that went to the semifinals of the last Euros competition. And really, they went toe-to-toe with France, only losing by a goal on a Mbappe 86th-minute thigh goal, essentially. And that's a team that beat Australia 4-1. So if Denmark can play up to their standards, look, again, I think this is closer to a 3-1 or 2-0 game.
All right, keep that in mind. By the way, my man Antonio in the chat says Mbappe is not human. If you don't know who he is, if you haven't watched him play yet, check out the France game tomorrow. He's the best player in the world, also the highest paid player in the world. I love when those two things come together. Specty, thank you for a great start. Now, we got one play from SportsLine and our guy, Matty Severance. He's on App State. You guys want more college basketball? Tune in every day right here. We're going to give you more college basketball. App State +7, -115. They've had 3 games already this season with at least 4 double-digit scores. They've got depth. Furman, 2-6 in their past 8 against teams with a winning record. We'll take App State, and we'll take the points. AB, you are up, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, so we're running a little strategy here in college basketball. All right, so we're going to take Kentucky team total over 81.5. They're at home against Bellarmine. All right, so first, look, Kentucky's one of the best teams in the country. But the strategy that we're playing, we did it last night with Kansas, and we're going to do it again with Kentucky tonight, is that we have these big teams coming off these early season tournaments, Battle for Atlantis, go down the list, whatever, you name it. And they've had time off. All right, Kentucky, 6 days off coming into this game. Kansas, they had 3 days off. Time to get right. They smashed that team total last night for us. Kentucky, I believe, is going to do the same. And the good thing is that Kentucky's defense will give up some points as well. So we don't have a complete blowout to kind of mess up our prop here. So, yeah, take Kentucky team total over 81.5.
Big Cheesy 707 says watching soccer and the early edge at work is too much fun. The only thing better would be if you were part of the crew and got to do this as work, like we get to do every single day. By the way, did you say Bellarmine, AB? Is that the team that you said?
I
not
did.
Very good, correct? They're not very good, right?
Correct.
Do you know who has lost to Bellarmine this year?
Louisville.
You're damn right. Louisville has lost to Bellarmine this year, and they're playing Maryland tonight. See how we bring it all together? Synergy. So Maryland, they're ranked in the top 25. They have a really good record. Louisville, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Here's I actually had to write this down because I can't believe the last 3 games, all at the Maui Invitational, they lost by 19, 32, and 16.
Oh.
And they also have losses to Wright State and the aforementioned Bellarmine. I'll take Maryland minus the 12, and I'll be an easy cover there. Then we're going to go Charlotte Davidson over 128. Why? Because the model at SportsLine has been killing it. This is a rated A play. Our model has this closer to 142. So I'll take the 14 points of value all the way, you know where. So grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap courtesy of AB doing double duty today here on the show. AB's on Kentucky. Team total over 81.5. You heard all the reasons. Speculator, he's been our World Cup aficionado here on N5. France, minus 1.25. As he said, if they win by 1, you lose half your bet. They need to win by 2 to win your full bet. If it's a draw, you lose the entire bet. Just stay tuned to Early Edge. We'll educate you on soccer betting. Then Denmark, minus 1 goal. I mean, they have to win 2-0. It's 2-1, then that's a push. Then I'm going to play Maryland tonight, college basketball, minus 12. Charlotte Davidson over 128. And one play from Matty Severance at SportsLine, App State plus 7. Do not forget, bottom of the hour right here. If you're watching on YouTube, right here. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, the most important NFL hour of the entire week, our Week 13 NFL Mega Preview with M Squared, who's not very happy today, and, of course, the stoic one, R.J. White. But in the meantime, there's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these N5 tickets straight to the pay window. For our entire crew, love them all. Speculator, AB, I am the coach. Tell all your friends, 2 guaranteed shows a day, usually 3 at the Early Edge. And sometimes, oh yes, we do it in 5. Good luck.